What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another unboxing and review video. As the title implies, I have my hands on the much anticipated 2023 Daiwa Exist SF. And this reel, honestly, it's seismic, all right? It's going to shake up the finesse fishing industry as a whole because there's really nothing out in the market that can compete with what Daiwa just came out. And honestly, it's a game changer. Bottom line, is a game changer. And before we start with the bird's eye view and the unboxing, quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, which is Digitaka.com. As you guys know, I've been dealing with Digitaka.com for many years. This is the only place I trust to purchasing high-end JDM fishing tackle, reels, rods, lures, anything that's related to fishing, and you like JDM stuff, Digitaka is where to get. And I'm going to hook you guys up as usual because I love you guys as my subscribers. New discount code. That new discount code for this month is going to be 38F. And hurry up and use that because Digitaka already has low prices in the entire world and save a few extra dollars on top of that. So without further ado, let's go to the bird's eye view and check out this brand new exciting reel today. Woo! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is more of a bigger box than what I am used to. To be honest, I had to get my camera and move it upwards because it's too close. Without further ado, let's get to the unboxing. Thank you so much to Digitaka once again. Super excited about this, as I hope as you guys are, because this is one of those reels that's been talked about a lot on Instagram, Facebook, all over the place, man. I mean, this thing is legit, and wow. Digitaka didn't even take it out of the freaking Daiwa box that they get from the manufacturer. They just sent me what they had, and look at that. Here we go. All right. And as always, we got the Digitaka media here that has a QR code and all that good stuff. And we have some Varivas line, man. The perfect line to use with this new Daiwa Exist SF. So we'll put that right here. And what's so funny, it says SF2. All right, the main man of the hour. And like I said, they freaking really boxed this up. And they didn't even actually take it out of the box that comes straight from Japan. Look at that. That's crazy. Made in Japan. That just shows, man, that Digitaka is legit. They don't sell fake stuff. All right, here we go, man. Put that to the side. That opened. It's like a box within a box. That's crazy. All right. Come on, man. Alright, and there she is, ladies and gentlemen, Daiwa. Very nice, high quality box. I don't expect anything less for their highest end model exists. This is the SF 2500 SS. As you guys can see, it's made in Japan. No BS. Man, this is a very nice, well quality package box from Daiwa. Super excited. So let's go ahead and get this open. Come on, baby. Tight tolerances. As you guys can see, that this is the first time I'm opening this. Oh man, wow, that's wild. Look at this freaking box, man. That's crazy. EVA foam. I mean, they've really packaged this box really nice. Put that to the side there. Let me show you what's inside. Oh, neoprene case to carry the reel itself. Once again, I don't expect anything less for Daiwa's Exist model, which is Daiwa's highest end model. You got the warranty and the instruction manuals here, which we don't really care. And why is there an envelope in here? What is this? Okay, some extra drag washers in there, as you can see, in Japanese. Sorry, we don't read that. We'll put that to the side. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour. In its own customizable neoprene cutout, I guess. God, that is crazy small. My God. What the heck am I looking at here? That's insane. Oh my gosh. Let me go ahead and put this together. Give me a second. I'm just super excited about this. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh. That is like heaven in your palm. I mean, that is so smooth. Once again, I don't expect anything less from Daiwa's high-end model there. As you guys can see that, once again, made in Japan. Man, that is a beautiful looking reel. Like a gunmetal chrome. I mean, gosh, the design of it, the lines are very beautiful. You got the monocoque body here. Oh my gosh, I am actually in love with this. Okay, I just took a couple minutes out just to really admire the looks. Man, this is a very, very beautiful reel. I mean, the color scheme is perfect. How the light just bounces off the curves and edges on this reel is amazing. I am very in awe of the size of this, guys. If you don't know how, I mean, to put this in perspective, right, I have a medium large hand, and that shows how small this is and how lightweight. And honestly, this is not even the lightest freaking reel that's available for the Exist SF. They come in 1,000, which weighs, I think, maybe 10 grams lighter. But man, I chose this model because it holds just a little bit more line, and I can use a little bit more thicker PE line. But yeah, this is going to be such a pleasure to fish with. And just listen to that drag clicker. Has a nice tingy high-end luxury audio to it. I mean, it is really, really nice, man. Okay, let's go and talk about the nitty-gritty. So what is this built for? What the heck does Daiwa Exist SF means? You know, that's a good question. SF is a dead giveaway. It means super finesse. As you guys can see right there, let me turn it around so you guys can see on the video. Even says right here on the reel itself, super finesse SF. SF not for San Francisco, but SF for super finesse. And once again, as obvious, this is a spinning reel, right? When you think of super finesse, you think of BFS, right? Bait finesse system. But this is Daiwa's way of separating the bait finesse with the spinning finesse, coming out with their own nomenclature, calling it the SF, which is super finesse. And this is in line of their spinning reels. And according to Daiwa's website, this is the ultimate spinning finesse reel that Daiwa has ever made, period. I mean, period. And they have a lot of so-called finesse reels out in the market like the Arity and the Exist LT. I mean, those are high quality reels. Exist being the same level as this, Arity being maybe a step, 2 steps below, but it is designed for finesse fishing. But Daiwa says, hey, hold my beer, watch this. And this came out with this Exist SF super finesse, meaning this is engineered for super finesse fishing with a spinning reel and rod. And per Daiwa, they wanted the design concept of a spinning reel that enables precise control in millimeters, all right, in millimeters, in an area far beyond the previous finesse. So once again, they are trying to make a niche market and really grow it and call it the super finesse. Basically, that's what it means. So Daiwa chose the flagship Exist model and turned it into an SF model, the super finesse, which we have in our hand today. The basic performance of Exist, such as air dry system, full metal monocoque body, mag shield, they're all maintained from the Exist model, even though it's smaller than Exist. But the tuning is going to be a little bit different. Once again, as I mentioned, this is 100% engineered for finesse fishing. I'm talking about saltwater finesse fishing or freshwater finesse fishing. If you're using small ultralight lures, or heck, if you're even just freelining a small little shrimp on a small little hook with no weight on it, this is one of those reels you probably want to use it for. And to further the claim that this is specifically engineered for finesse, they've designed it to use with 0.6 or less PE line. I have 0.4, right? 0.6 is the next level up, and that is the highest level that they recommend you use on the super finesse Exist model. And honestly, guys, that's just lawyer talk in my opinion. I honestly think you can probably use up to 1.0, which possibly I'll do, because 0.4, 0.6, I don't know about you guys, if you ever use it, it is super thin to the point where you can't even see it. You know, you can't even see the outline if it's like, you know, coming from the reel all the way to the end of the rod. You cannot see it. That's how small it is. And it's amazing just, you know, how this small reel can control that thin of a line. However, there's going to be cons to this Exist SF versus the regular Exist. For example, the waterproofness is not as robust as the regular Exist model because of the size of the reel. They had to reduce the mag seal on this roller right here, and they had to take that out to reduce weight and the size of it. The body is smaller. What else? They had to make it more compact, obviously, for lightweightness. The durability is not as robust as the regular Exist mod, but once again, as I stated, this is designed for super finesse, ultra light fishing, which has been taking America by storm, to be honest with you. And let's just dive into the modifications that Daiwa has accomplished with this ultimate finesse spinning reel. So basically body downsizing. So as you can see, it's a smaller model. The spool shortening of the spool itself. It's not going to be as long and deep as the ones you see on the Exist LT. The main shaft inside the reel is shorter, more compact. The mag seal, once again, is reduced. You're not going to get mag seal on this roller here, but you do have mag seal inside the body. And the max drag has changed. Obviously, you cannot have something this small give you 20 pounds of drag force, but this has 6 pounds, which honestly is still good enough to reel in a nice upper slot red, even lower bull red without any issues. Okay, for your viewing pleasure, I brought out my Exist LT along with my new Daiwa Air T to compare it to the new Exist SF. And these two are what most people are going to ask. Well, what is the difference? Well, as you can see, let's go and see if we can get that focused here. As you can see, right off the bat, the Exist LT is actually bigger than the SF model. This is the 2500 and this is the 2000. So yes, they're equivalent in model size. Once again, you can see the monocloak body on this model is a hair bit smaller than this, therefore making it lighter, therefore making it more engineered for finesse fishing. As you can see right here, I know that's a little bit hard to see. Let's go and see if we get that focus. Come on, baby, focus. As you can see here, the Daiwa LT, it's a little bit thicker in the body also. So yes, there are some differences. Let's take a look at the spool itself. As you can see right here, the spool on the Daiwa LT is a little bit deeper and longer also. So yes, there are some differences, and the weight differences is going to be a hair bit lighter on the SF model compared to the Exist LT. So once again, if you're looking for super finesse spinning reel, I mean absolutely designed for ultra finesse fishing, the SF is what you need. If you need something more versatile, you want to throw finesse but not as super finesse as this, then the Exist LT model will certainly work for you. And just color scheme wise, man, I know they kind of look the same, but the SF is a little bit darker in the spool and the bell area, in my honest opinion. I mean, to me, the SF looks really good. It's just a hair bit darker on that color scheme, and it's really hard to show you with this camera lighting. And here's a good comparison with the Daiwa Air T. I apologize, my Air T is a little bit dirty there, but once again, as you can see, the Daiwa SF has a smaller body, therefore it's more designed for super finesse fishing. Let's turn it around and look at the bottom here. As you can see, the SF is a little bit thinner compared to the Air T, and the spool itself, oh yeah, there's a difference right off the bat. You can tell, look how much taller this Air T is compared to the SF model, as you guys can see right there. And looks wise, honestly, I love the way the Air T looks with the gold accents. It's a little bit darker. There's no chrome mirror polish to it, but this is beauty above beauty. I mean, this thing is wildly handsome, beautiful, whatever you want to call it, fine, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it just blows the Air T out of the water, and I really think the Air T is a good looking reel. And yes, this is a 2000 model, this is a 2500 model. Okay, I'm going to leave the specs here, guys. So sizes wise, we have 1000, 2000, and 2500. Once again, I opted for the 2500 just to give me a little bit more versatility, and I can use a little bit thicker PE line. Gear ratio, you have 4.6, 5.0, and 5.7. I have the SS model here, which is the 5.7 gear ratio, excuse me. And weight of it is 4.7 ounces for the 1000 model line, or 4.9 ounce for the 2500. This is the 4.9 ounce weight, which is still very small for a spinning reel. Drag force, we kind of touched base earlier, but this has 6 pounds of drag. So does the 1000 model, and 6 pounds, once again, don't be afraid. That's good enough to bring in a nice 35 inch bull red, no issues at all. Ball bearings, this is a high-end reel, so you're going to have a lot of ball bearings, 11+1. So no different than the regular Exist model. And line capacity, we can use 0.4 PE 200 meters, which is pretty much 200 yards. I have the 150 meter, but once again, honestly, I think I'm going to use Varivas 1.0 gauge or possibly 0.8 gauge just to give me a little bit more thickness and able to actually see it when I'm trying to tie knots. My eyes are getting bad. For personal applications, I'm going to be using this for super finesse stuff. So 1/16 ounce bugs lures, up to 1/8 ounce jigs with paddle tails, nothing heavier than that. Fall is right around the corner. Fall is pretty much here, and this is going to be the perfect reel to use to target those finicky reds in the back lake, schooling up, throwing a small little shrimp lure from bugs, and just holding on to my rod because they're going to be pulling some mad drag. The rod that I'm probably going to be using is an old 18 ultra light suppressor or possibly the new kinetic rod. I haven't decided yet, but something BFS ultralight that's going to handle this lightweight reel and rod combination is going to be perfect in my honest opinion. I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I am super excited about this new ultra finesse spinning reel from Daiwa. I mean, it is advertised as is. It is off the hook, high end as you can get. All the technology that Daiwa has included in their Exist model pretty much lives in this Exist SF. I mean, this is, if you're serious about finesse fishing with a spinning reel, you need to take a hard look at this. But guys, let me know what you think. Are you going to buy it? Is it too expensive? Am I crazy? Is there better options out there? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. And don't forget the discount code for this month, 38F. If you miss it and it's expired, just send me a DM via Instagram and I'll hook you guys up as always. Please subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment. Once again, it helps my analytics. And I love every single one of you guys as always. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.